What is going on, guys? This is TheLostYeti here, and today we are taking a look at Supermassive Games' latest release, House of Ashes. If you guys joined us last year for A Little Hope, then you kind of know what's in store, but if not, buckle up. This is going to be a good one. If you're not familiar with these games, I absolutely love these games. They are essentially movies that you control the ending of. We are reading this, yes, I swear. So here we go. So if you're not familiar with it, it also comes in the series of Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes. Ooh, and there's a blank picture frame. I see you. But essentially, also Until Dawn is very much like this. It's basically a movie that you control the endings of, and typically, at least in the other games, the goal is to keep all of your players alive. Now, we're going to be playing alone. I know. What a concept. I'm super excited for this. Let's go right on into it. The very little that I do know about the story here is that it's survival is expected, your skills will be tested, death is inevitable. We'll take challenging. Here we go. For they have sown in the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Hosea 8:7. Every choice has a consequence. That was kind of what I was saying before, of everything that you choose to do in this film will change. Some decisions save lives, some changes, some end them, others end them. Others lead to death. The picture is beautiful. Choose wisely, yes? Sir and or madam. The trailers I've seen involve pieces from a temple, so I'm excited to see where that... Oh, hi. Was not expecting you there. Oh, please don't... Yep, severed head. Severed head. Love to see that. Akkad. 2231 BC. Okay. Oh, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, no, no.
I don't want to die.
What markings does he have in his forehead?
Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Belato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for
Fate.
these souls.
No.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there. We have our orders, Captain.
Oh boy. When I was seeing temple, I was thinking jungle temple, not desert temple.
I see everything. Look around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistake? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled.
Oh boy. That can't be good.
Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you of anyone?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
We're not going to say anything for this instance.
Would you prefer I used your blood instead? You have your orders. Kill her.
Yikes, dude. Make sure she hits every stair on the way down. Headshot. Ooh, ooh. Do it to him. So what I was saying beforehand, sorry, I wanted to make sure that the story was coming out, is each of these games is drastically different than each other, but they all have a very interesting narrative to them. The style is always quite good. Now, I'm sure that throwing a spear into this poor woman probably was not the proper option, because there are multiple endings to be had, and dude, I don't know where you pulled that sword of, but that was a sick sword. Oh, okay, add to the pile. Pile of heads. Yep, that was what I was expecting. Thank you for that. That's lovely. And for you, my lord, a bowl of spaghetti. Now, who are we? This is the prisoner, the triple prime tattoo artist. Curious, I assume we play as him now? Ooh. Whew. What does he actually have in his forehead? Are those just scars, I suppose? He's got like little skulls around his neck, which appear to be as if he's like a shaman? Alright, I'm waiting for him to try to murder our king. Egyptian buildings are always quite impressive. Oh no. Army? Yep. Alright, we're ready to make our last stand over here. He's got to get taken out as like the sun. Yeah, solar eclipse. Dude's gonna get freaking murdered in the solar eclipse. That man's sword? Oh, here we are, back at the king. So focused on the moon. He's not gonna, or yeah, the solar eclipse. He's so focused on solar eclipse, he's not gonna know that it's his own demise. I mean, the prisoner escaping can't be for no good reason. Oof. I can't tell who's winning. Oh, we are not winning, based on that. And then we have the catacombs underneath. Oh. I take it this has something to do with that curse, huh?
Gods give me strength.
Dude, you got some wild back tattoos or piercings or something. Yo. That is some damage, dude. I wouldn't just stand there. If they're all dead like that, it can't be good. Ooh, Alien vs Predator stuff right here. Opening that door is not going to solve any problems. I can assure you that. But you just try to kill him and now you're immediately helping each other? Probably not the move.
What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong. My king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Oof.
He demanded blood sacrifice. His demand was answered.
Yeah, you guys are the blood sacrifice.
This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
We have no choice.
Arcadian!
Alright, dude. Y'all dead. You may try. I'm very curious if it has us play as them, however. Usually there's like a parallel of time in relation to these stories. They always tend to have a then and now, so I would be very curious if we don't pan forward to like modern times exploring this ruin. That's my guess. We'll happen to see if it plays out that way. But I'm also getting the impression that the Catacomb is probably the last place that we want to go. Like, the absolute last place.
Follow me. There is a way out through this tomb.
Tomb?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
Interesting start to explain the game mechanics. This was something we also saw in Man of Medan and Little Hope. So glad to see it return. Okay, well done. Passed the skill test. It's a wrap. Yep. Yep.
Just a rat.
And then the real monsters right beyond that? No, it's just a rat.
Death for nothing. They died in vain for a mad king.
So this is how you pick things up. Check it out. Look at this sick mask. We could take a peek. Ah, no thank you. Oh, wow, it's like a bottle flip. Flip the mask and have it land front face up. Find the secret exit to the catacombs. Well, it must not be that secret now, will it? Glowing item. And the premonitions are back. So in the previous games, if you look at a specific item, it kind of gives you a foretold of the future that can happen, but doesn't necessarily mean it will happen. And I assume that that is what we're seeing there. Dude, it looks like you're just sticking it to your, not to your chest, to your leg. Like, they don't have any sheath, it's just stuck there with a really good super glue. It's like a 3M commercial just playing this game. Vampires? Or snakes?
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
What is this that adorns you?
The history of Gutian. You Guardians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words, our story has just begun. How do we get out of here alive?
Hey, you gotta help each
Enemy
other.
of my enemy.
Is a friend.
We help each other.
There is always hope.
I mean, I'm hoping to not stab him in the back or need to stab him in the back. His voodoo ritual stuff gives me some hope that he might be able to be on their side or something.
We're not alone down here.
No, you're not. I can't see anything in this camera, which tells me I'm about to get stabbed by something.
Over here.
Monster's just gonna come through and gobble up my face. Thank you. Don't like that. That one ain't a rat, I'll tell you that. Don't like that. This is your time to get the heck out of the way. Go. Get the heck out of here. This was a mistake. Maybe my vampire guess was not that far off.
Coming!
I know.
A Guardian!
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
I know we don't betray because we're not surviving either way. Either we run and die or we stand and fight and die. Have some respect. Oh, that's bad. Oh, he has the sword back when he flew back. No, thank you. Ugh. Yep. Done messed up, son. At least we die with dignity. Bearing update. Yeah, they both died. Now we're introduced, I assume, to our narrator who kind of tells us through the story to a certain extent. Leads us through from chapter to chapter. Bit of a recap. Now I'm curious if the artwork in the background will be from the other games or from this game alone. Alright, and we're back. He's just explaining the choice system and the music's over, so I feel safe that the copyright's not going to kill me, so that's positivity. I'll let him talk now.
That will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time. I expect you're wondering who I am and...
The narrator.
I am the Curator.
Oh, Curator. My bad.
Custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make. This is my repository. filled with untold stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life.
It has the Little Hope witch statue. Ooh, with one more afterwards. Just saying, just saying.
But I am not here to help you.
But it also has the Man of Medan ship. No reference to Until Dawn, though. Disappointed by that.
Bend the rules from time to time. To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning.
Those are the tablets.
Foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, sands.
Oh man, his shoulder is freaking out though.
We'll meet again
Left
soon
shoulder.
to see how you fare.
I don't know if the rendering's just having a bad time, but it is having a very bad time. Iraq, modern day. Oh, 2003, never mind. Not modern day. That's scary to say, that's almost 20 years ago. We're getting there. Alright, what you got, my dude? Jason Kolchak. First Lieutenant, U.S. Marine Corps. Oh, my bad.
Colonel, good trip?
Eric King, Lieutenant Colonel, U.S. Air Force, Rational and Secure. So these are going to be our characters, I suppose.
You're early.
Now we're apologetic. We're real people here.
For arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
I hear you, Colonel. Glad to have you on board.
Have respect for all of your men,
Techs are ready
or
for
all
the
of your
presentation.
characters.
As soon as we
You'll
get
likely
word
pay
from
off in the end.
CO, Good to go.
You should read this.
This is a briefing. Also, why does this person have a choker?
There's a new king in the
Oh, it is a
castle.
girl. Okay.
What's that way?
You got a choker.
You are?
Be
My
respectful.
assistant, Clarice Stokes.
There was no reason.
Stokes.
Kolchak. First Lieutenant Kolchak.
Wow. The briefing room?
Oh. Maybe not in the briefing room, huh?
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
Rachel King, CIA field officer. Okay. Nick K, Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps Force Recon, Defensive, and Romantic.
Your last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Don't worry, you're gonna die in an ancient Egyptian temple, apparently.
Rachel King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean? Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
Hey, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over. Come on.
Reassuring.
Maybe
But
I
it's
just
still-
don't think this is the right time.
That's bullshit. There's never a right time.
Soon, Nick. I promise. Soon.
I hate you. Thank you.
I'll see you.
If there's a character to die first, both of these people are pretty low on the totem pole. Take the letter. It'll be helpful when you're stuck in the bottom of an Egyptian ruin. I'm assuming that this is the team that's going to go in and find whatever is left of this temple. I keep saying temple. I don't know if that's the appropriate term. Pyramid, temple, either or, all of the above.
Nice image.
Move to the briefing room. Okay. Because I know where that is. I know it's not, but with the music playing in the background, I'm just going like, oh, this is just a boombox. The boombox I am holding is like letting every... Oh, there's the actual boombox. Please not be copyrighted music. I don't want any copyrighted music playing in the background.
Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two. Yeah, you miss here would like to watch me get my swing. You gonna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
She could probably bench you and snap you in half over her knee.
I guess every
Don't disrespect a random person on base camp. I know she's the assistant and just came on, but I'm assuming she's also of some military background because it told me a moment ago and I've already forgotten. So
what's his malfunction?
And forgive me for talking over, ooh, did she just...
Is he combat ready?
Is she not there? Is she supposed to be there? Interesting. Not sure if that was intended or not.
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know? So this must be the one and only satellite guy.
Eric King.
The one and only satellite guy. I'm Eric King. Lieutenant Colonel Eric King.
See, he's respectful. Treat people with respect. What a concept.
Sir.
What? Okay.
Rachel and I, we know each other. She'll understand all's fair in love and war.
The queen bitch you're referring to is his wife. Nice work, hotshot.
Oh boy. I'm thinking that the cutscenes are broken. Sorry, guys.
We've been working apart this last year. So, she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
Hello? That's a bit awkward.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data. And I'll leave the heavy lifting to you. What is this place, anyway?
Confidential bandit activity. Report disappearance. 2 aid workers in certain district. Failed to make contact 2 weeks ago. Aid workers presumed robbed and killed. Acknowledged. Interesting.
Maybe when we're done, I'll let you spin me around.
Yeah, I apologize about whatever's going on with the cutscenes. I guess it's something that needs to be patched out of the game. Ooh. Total solar eclipse. Okay.
Colonel King.
Mrs. King.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
Just because
I warned
she's...
you I was moving the briefing forward. That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
I have a duty to my team to stay ahead of the curve.
I understand, Rachel, but CENTCOM has given their orders.
Orders?
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rach.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
Lovely.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
I'll patch you through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
I like Stokes. Stokes is also a pretty solid nickname.
Please prepare the presentation.
I was hesitant at first, but I can get behind it.
You found something?
Alright, we're back in the briefing room. It looks like everyone's spawned in. I'm hoping that we're not going to see any more cutscene problems. Hopefully it's isolated to the beginning here. Oh. I'm assuming someone's supposed to be talking. There we go.
Kalis program. It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Right. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
Yikes. Okay.
Light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
It's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
No, I guess not. We're not getting any air support based on how quiet it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Oh, good. Good. I'm sure that they're saying something very important.
Alright,
You just high-fived there.
Sir, what's your call?
If they request air support, we give them the tools that they need. You give tools to the team that they need.
The site is in the Zagros Mountains, so we'll have plenty of ground cover.
We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio silence within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours. I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed. Clarice, help me set up the equipment.
I'm on it.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
And maybe it doesn't feel right because you're talking to nobody.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Eric don't even exist.
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice. Eric, we need to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
You should know, it wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
Sometimes it's best to say nothing. We're going with that.
This isn't about us, Eric.
Actually, it
I
is.
want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
Nothing has changed, Eric. You know that. You and I, there is no you and I. It's over.
Please, Rach. Don't say that. You're not wearing your wedding ring. Hey!
The ghost of Christmas past has placed the chest on his... Oh boy. Explosives? No. Lanterns.
Ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives. No. How much longer for that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you...
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
Yeah.
What is that? What are you, Nathan Drake? Why do you have a... Oh, is that his wedding ring? Ah. Survey group of military operations stand clearing Pelling and state. U.S. have been engaged. The threat of the international community. Okay, weapon of mass destruction. Until we prove the threat, we cannot rightly justify the invasion under international law. With the cessation hostiles, the risk of the regime destroying the evidence of WMD is heightened. The survey group needs to move quickly to identify and exploit the WMD sites and personnel. Our allies and international community need to reassure that our intelligence services... Yes, okay, okay. Anything on the back? No. If you wanted to pause and read that, you're more than welcome to. I apologize for speeding through it. Gonna do the same for these. If you want to read through them, you're more than welcome to. Pause and stick to it. I will scroll slowly. We're gonna flip it over for any hidden information, and we're moving on with our day. Who are we talking to? We're talking to someone that's not actually there?
We need to be prepared.
Yep, we're talking to
Facilities on the
Nair.
ground, possibly under construction. It's safer this way. So, you're my technician.
My technician that I can't see. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're going to end up taking a break here pretty soon, and then I'll try to reboot the game, install any additional updates that I can just to fix whatever's going on. I do know that update 1.0 and 1.6 has been installed, so perhaps it's something that's already... Oh, that's funny. So, forgive me for whatever is going on here. But oh my broken. We can definitely inspect the map. Okay. What about Whistling Boyo over here?
You think we'll bag Chemical Ali at this facility?
If he's in the vicinity, we'll get him.
That almost makes it worth the risk.
Almost.
Well, you know, I'd still rather be sitting behind a desk. If shit hits the fan, at least we can rely on air support to dig us out.
I'm sure it won't come down to that.
You seem confident.
You seem surprised.
Yikes. Alright, what do you have to say? Unless you're one of the ones we looked at before. Again, scrolling slowly. Flipped. Put back. Is this the same that we looked at before? I believe it is. President Bush declares hostage. Okay. So this is what we started to pick up, and then... So where does that leave us exactly? Grenades?
Is this what I think it is?
Gas grenades? Smoke grenades.
White phosphorus?
It's just for popping smoke, that's all.
These are unauthorized. If we break weapons conventions, then we're just as bad as Saddam. I won't allow them on this mission.
This is bullshit. We need all the help we can get.
Sergeant K, there seems to be some confusion. That was an order, not a talking point.
Loud and clear, Colonel. We won't be taking them on the mission. We all cool?
Hoping we don't need to come to phosphorus, but I feel like that's just how we get our own men killed. So I think that was a power move on our behalf. And it appears that people are starting to pop in, so that's good. All right, you got your 5-minute. There we go.
Download's complete.
Let's get to the helos.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it. What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
Yeah, maybe that you're spending too much friendly time with his wife. Alrighty, guys, it looks like the game may or may not have frozen. It seems like we got it. Some things we got to have figured out here, hopefully with a patch. So what I'll do is we'll end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like, subscribe, so that way you can follow this series all the way through. As always, guys, this has been your host, The Lost Yeti, and I will catch you guys in the next episode on the channel. See you guys then.